really heard anyone say like good things about it. This one, it literally just does the blending for you. Hey you guys, it is me, Jeremiah. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you will stay and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you, I appreciate you. So today I'm here in this beautiful red walled room, and I'm going to be reviewing the Fenty Beauty sponge for you guys. This cost me $16, so love that. $4 cheaper than the Beauty Blender. So I'm gonna open this up first and see what it looks like. I have heard reviews about this being too stiff, so I haven't really heard anyone say like good things about it. Super cute, love how it's like super secure, so you know that no one has touched this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wet this and see what it looks like when she's wet. So this is her wet. Obviously the Morphe sponge is a little bit bigger. I think the Beauty Blender is a little bit bigger as well. As far as the way it feels, this one seems to be a little lighter, softer. This one's dense. The shape of this is kind of weird. I do like how this side is flat. I'm not really sure what the flat end of this is for. So I have already prepped and primed my skin, and I've already done my brows. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay. This is in the shade 356 Warm Coconut. I think I'm going to use the Fenty sponge on the right side of my face because I'm right-handed, and this is like the easier side to do. So I want to give this a fair chance. I like it. I think it is shearing it out a bit. With my Morphe sponge, I do think I get more coverage. I literally love the finish of this. It is so smooth. My skin looks amazing. So I'm also going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. I want a little bit more coverage, so I'm going to blend out the Super Stay with this foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe sponge and blend out the other side. I mean, so I think the Morphe sponge kind of gives a little bit more coverage. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the Fenty side is a little more natural. I think it shears out the product just a little bit more. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like. I'll blend it out on both sides. So here is the Morphe side, and then here is the Fenty Beauty side. I like both finishes, but I think that I like the the Morphe side. I think I like this for more when I want more coverage. I think the Fenty Beauty sponge kind of shears out a little bit, which is not bad. It just depends on the look that you're going for. Can't really notice too big of a difference. What do you guys think? I think it's very, very similar. There's just like a tiny bit more coverage on the Morphe side. So for concealer today, we're going to be using the No Filter Concealer by ColourPop. This is in the shade Tan 50. Absolutely adore this concealer. I'm a little skeptical on how the Fenty Beauty sponge is going to blend out my under eye concealer because it doesn't have that like normal egg tip shape. She's important. Okay, so my camera kind of cut out there for a little bit, but this is what the concealer looks like blended out. I really love the finish. It looks so pretty. I was having trouble blending on the inner corner. That's annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna powder this side of my face so the concealer doesn't crease. So today I'm gonna be using my Laura Mercier. So I'm just gonna dip right in there. Powder this whole side of my face. This is what it looks like powdered now with the Laura Mercier. So literally, I'm so obsessed with the finish of this. It looks so pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same exact thing on this side of my face with the Morphe sponge. It's just easier with this like pointed shape. I'm noticing a difference between the two when blending the concealer. I'm finding it a little bit harder to blend with the Morphe sponge. I don't think that it looks too different. I'm just finding it a little bit more difficult. Okay, so this is what both sides look like. The Morphe and the Fenty, both with foundation, concealer, and powder. All the same products, all just with a different sponge. I'm gonna contour, I'm gonna bronze, I'm gonna highlight. We're gonna do all of that. and then I will be back with my final thoughts. So see you in a few. Okay, you guys, so I am done. I am highlit, I am bronzed, I'm ready to start my day. Just kidding, it's 2 in the morning, I'm not going anywhere. For my final thoughts, I prefer the Fenty Beauty sponge. It gave me such a like flawless, beautiful finish, and I'm literally so obsessed with it. Like, the only thing that I wish was improved was the shape of it. I wish that this was a tip instead of cut off. Like this tip here, so I can really get under my under eyes. I mean, I always have to use a brush when doing my concealer, so having to do that with this isn't really a problem. Doesn't really put me off of the product. I probably will be using the Fenty Beauty sponge more than my Morphe sponge. I'll probably use them hand in hand, but I literally love the finish of this so much, and it was such an easy blending process. The Fenty sponge was definitely much easier to blend out than the Morphe sponge. It literally just does the blending for you. Like, it's just this side of my face definitely took less time from foundation to powder. When, you know, we're up in the morning, 30 minutes past our alarm, and we have no time, I feel like this Fenty sponge will get me through those rough times. For the price, it is amazing. So that's it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post videos 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I'm here 3 times a week for you guys. And leave a comment down below what you guys want me to do next. And if you prefer the Fenty Beauty sponge, or if you prefer the Morphe sponge. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.